Moving on your own time, not when others say so. There is something many people in the world will try to do, and that is rush your healing. They will tell you things like, it's time to move on. They'll say, you should be over that by now. Or they'll look at your pain and treat it like it has an expiration date. But the truth is, healing doesn't work that way. Moving on isn't a switch you flip overnight. It's a process. It's a journey. And every single person walks that journey at a different pace. Some wounds are small and fade quickly, but some wounds run deep. Some experiences change you in ways that people on the outside would never understand. And because of that, healing takes time. Sometimes the world expects you to bounce back immediately after heartbreak, loss, betrayal, disappointment, or failure. But real life doesn't work like that. When something truly affects your heart, your mind, and your soul, it leaves a mark. And those marks don't disappear overnight. But here's something important you need to remember: there is no deadline on healing. You are allowed to take the time you need to process what happened to you. You are allowed to have days where you feel strong and days where you feel like you're still picking up the pieces. That doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're human. In today's world, everything moves fast. People expect quick results, quick success, quick happiness, and quick recovery. But some of the most important things in life takes time. Growth takes time. Understanding yourself takes time. Learning from pain takes time. And becoming stronger after something breaks you takes time. You don't have to rush that process just because someone else thinks you should. The people who tell you to just move on often don't understand your story. They didn't feel what you felt. They didn't walk through what you walked through. They didn't carry the weight that you carried. So they don't get to decide when your healing should be finished. Only you can decide that. And sometimes moving on doesn't mean forgetting. Sometimes moving on simply means learning how to live with what happened without letting it control your future. It means taking the pain and turning it into wisdom. It means taking the heartbreak and turning it into strength. It means taking the lessons life gave you and using them to build a stronger version of yourself. Because here's the truth: healing is not about pretending the pain never happened. Healing is about growing through it. And growth takes patience. Think about a seed planted in the ground. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. It takes time. It takes sunlight. It needs water. It needs space to grow. Your healing is the same way. You are growing in ways that people cannot always see. Every day you keep going, even when it's hard. You are becoming stronger. Every time you choose to not give up on yourself, you're moving forward. Even if it feels slow. Even if it feels like no one noticing. Progress don't have to be fast to be real. Sometimes the most powerful progress happens quietly. One small step at a time, and one day something amazing happens. You look back and you realize you're not the same person you were before. The pain that you once controlled your thoughts doesn't have the same power anymore. The memories that once hurt you so deeply no longer stop you from moving forward. You groaned, you healed, and you did it on your own time. Not because someone told you to hurry, not because the world demanded, but because your heart was finally ready. And when that moment comes, it's powerful because real healing isn't forced. Real healing happens naturally when you give yourself the space and the patience to grow through what you've been through. So if you're in a season where you're still healing, still learning, still rebuilding, be patient with yourself. Don't compare your timeline to anyone else's. Don't let people rush your journey. Your life is not a race. Your healing is not a competition. And your story is not meant to follow someone else's schedule. Take the time you need. Honor your process. Trust your growth. And remember this: moving on doesn't happen when the world says you should. It happens when your heart is ready. And when that day comes, you won't just move on, you'll rise stronger than ever before.
Isn't she ravishing? Great conversation, great laughs, stay happening. Live, laugh, and grow. That's how you stay ravishing. You're tuning into